right, everyone, and thank you so much for being here today on our Inspire call. We have tons and tons of information for you guys. We have great news. We're going to be announcing new and exciting things that we just released today around the world. We have our promotion. We have winners for our weight loss competition. We have our CEO and co-founder with us as well. We have Liesl and Thomas and Caden, and everybody's going to be sharing a little bit of the amazing month that we have for April, another record-breaking month for Sizzle International. Great new rank ups. Anyway, we're very excited. We're very proud of everything you guys are doing, and very grateful for having you guys as our Sizzle family. We feel so honored to be part of this family and working directly with you guys. And it's just a pleasure to work for a company that has heart and values and is doing this for the right reasons. And I mean, you can see it out in the field as well. You know, just the willingness that you guys have to share the Mauro mission with people, share the products, share the opportunity. It just reflects on the kind of people that we attract as a company. And we're very grateful for having you guys with us tonight. So let's go ahead and start with this webinar. And to begin, I'm going to let you guys know about our May promo that we have. The promotion that we have this month of May is an amazing promotion. We have 1 Sizzle Strong, 1 Organic Cleanse, 1 Aseptic Clean, 1 bar soap, 1 cucumber lime, and 1 Stemolytic, all for $111 with $111 PV and $89 CV, which is approximately around a $12 discount for distributors. Great promo for spring cleaning. I know that this was a favorite promotion during last year, so it's up already in your back office. You can call customer service. It's going to be a great promotion for the month of May. So the next thing that we have are our important dates, and this you might want to make sure that you take notes. Starting May 14th, obviously we have Mother's Day. May 17th is Deal of the Day. Okay, Deal of the Day. If you ever do not want to miss a Deal of the Day, is this month. I'm telling you guys, you want to know. And you want to tell everybody to call in on May 17th, because we've never done a Deal of the Day this big, I don't think, ever in Sizzle history, okay? So we'll probably let you guys know a couple of days in advance, so you guys have time to tell your team. But this, I'm telling you, you won't believe what we have. So that's on May 17th. 24 hours. Make sure that you're calling early and tell your teammates about it. May 20th, we have it's the Mauro Mountain sign up deadline. It's almost here. It's we're already having weekly meetings, planning fun stuff for you guys, and we'll talk a little bit later. But the Mauro Mountain competition ends on the 20th as well. June 5th, it's our Inspire call. And on June 5th, we have our Wealth Builder training at 5 o'clock. We'll send the email with the link and the phone number and access code and everything at 5 o'clock Utah time. At 7 o'clock, we have our Inspire call, and it's going to be amazing as well. And June 14th through the 17th is Mauro Mountain next month. We have amazing things planned for you. If you haven't decided, if you haven't purchased your tickets, do it. This is an event that you will not want to miss, okay? So also in May, I'm going to be traveling. So I'm going to be in Indiana from Monday the 8th through the 13th. I'm going to be in Claywood Event Center doing a taste and talk from 6 to 8:30 on Monday. On Tuesday, I'm going to be at Devin and Doreen Yoder's, also doing another taste and talk from 6 to 8:30 as well. Wednesday, I'm going to be at Christy and Lydia Lambright's from 6 to 8:30. Thursday at Ken and Doris Burkholder from 5 to 9. This is going to be a business presentation. So we'll talk comp plan, training, Wealth Builder, anything. We're going to be doing that on the 11th. On the 12th, we're going to be, which is a Friday, we're going to be doing a Taste and Talk at Myron and Mary Jane Bontrager from 6 to 8:30. And on Saturday, we're going to do from 9:30 to 12:30, another Taste and Talk at Levant and Cheryl Hirschberger. So we have a great promo for you guys, whoever attends this tour. So if you have people around the area, please make sure that to tell them about it. It's going to be amazing. So next, I'm going to actually pass the time to our Australia, New Zealand country manager, Miss Liesl Maurer. She has a little interview for us of an amazing couple that's breaking records this last month. So Liesl, take it away.
Absolutely. We have Sam and Dorothy Byler. Sam and Dorothy, are you guys unmuted?
Yes, we are. Can you hear us?
We can hear you. So congratulations. You guys are a new 7-star. Very cool.
Thank you.
You're welcome. And we kind of wanted to ask you some questions. You guys are just building such a great business and doing so many cool things that we're going to just kind of give you a little bit of an interview here and spotlight all the hard work you're doing. So a big congratulations to you guys from us here at Sizzle. So proud of you guys working so hard. And there's a lot of cool things that you guys do with your group I want to talk to you about. First and foremost, I kind of hear that you guys like to build your organization, not really looking at the numbers, but more about just helping people.
That's where it always. I mean, it's not something new. I'm sure anyone who's been networking for a while knows this is a people business, and I guess that takes me back to we got started in 2013. So in 2015, we were for a couple years the same, almost not growing that fast. And I remember asking my dad what we could do differently, how we can grow. And he looked at me and he said, you have to be thankful for what you have. So from that day on, I remember completely changing my goals, and it became about my team. And I wrote down on a piece of paper that my goal will be help 5 people on our team reach 1 star. And the motto that we kind of lived by with that, now this was 2 years after we were in the business, was when asked by the team to do something, say yes, and then figure out how.
Mm-hmm. I love that. And I love that you wrote it down. And it kind of took you a couple years to kind of finally say, okay, I want to get serious here.
It did more. We thought we were serious in the beginning, but it became more about the people. And see, at first we got started, actually, yesterday it was 10 years that we got started with Sizzle, April 30th, 2013. Yeah, so it was a 10-year anniversary.
Very cool.
And lots of amazing, it's a story on itself. It's great.
Sure.
But as it all leads to the team. But the first time we got started in Sizzle, we didn't want to do events. Like even when our team, asked us to do events, we didn't want to. We would say no. And I feel selfish when I think of it, but it was simply, I was thinking of myself, of how nervous I would be, what I would say.
Nervous, yeah. Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Go ahead.
No, I was just going to say, and you turned it down because you didn't want to get up and speak in front of people?
Exactly. And it was more... that's probably what we would, if we would have it, or if we could say, to the new people starting out, make it about the people, because by you helping, reaching out and helping them is what is the reward. That's the biggest reward, is their success.
So going back 10 years, you're actually, as you keep talking, answering all these questions I have written down, which is awesome. But if you go back then, I always love to hear what product that you tried really got you interested in Sizzle. Was there one? Was it maybe the triangle? Or what for you, or Sam, either one of you, what product did you guys say, I love this?
Definitely the toxin-free line, the Maurer Mission. It was the laundry soap. We had no idea the effect that toxins and chemicals had on our health, on our skin. And when we realized it, actually we didn't realize that we saw the results. And that's when we became serious about, okay, we want to know how and why this happens. Mm-hmm. And the more you learn, the more passionate you become. and you realize actually the big impact. Sometimes those simple little changes, what we actually, our personal care products sometimes have way more effect than our nutraceuticals and what we take. So 10 years ago, we were young. We didn't have health issues. We became passionate about toxins and chemicals in personal care products. And I just want to say, don't ever change that line. Don't ever take it away, because that, in my opinion, is what sets Sizzle apart. Yes,
absolutely. So do you have a favorite product? Is it kind of that same thing? That's just kind of your kind of foundation of what you talk on?
That definitely is always the basics, is always what we start out with. It's the toxins and chemical, the Maurer mission, because that's what sets us apart. But a favorite product, what we take, I would say mine would probably be Sizzle Sport.
Well, y'all know Mother's Day is coming up, so guys, if you don't know what gift to get for your wife, the Energy for her is one of my favorite products because it keeps my wife in a stable mood.
Well, that's a little selfish of you there, Sam, but I guess if it works for both of you, then go for it, right? I love it. Very cool.
What's your favorite?
And so what is your favorite, Sam, that you take for yourself?
I love taking the Sport in the morning when I get up. It wakes me up, and then I like to. I also like the Rip because it just, you have that stamina to just go all day long.
Yeah. Those have been really fun products. And, when Thomas came on and he started working on these products and stuff, I knew that they would be popular, but I wondered if they'd be popular, with all of our distributors. They are our most popular products. And Thomas has just done a great job in kind of bringing those to the forefront and creating that line. And I know they're going to have more, but I love that they've become these staples for our distributors of all ages. And so that's very cool that you like that. So one thing, Sam, I've heard that you're going to a more full-time approach in helping Dorothy with the business.
Well, I guess I'm still learning. One thing about us Pennsylvania backward loggers, we don't have much to say. So I'm still learning.
Yeah. But a little more time in helping her, huh?
Yeah, absolutely. I guess coming from the world that I used to work in, it was all about trying to just produce more so that the company can make more.
Yeah.
And the concept here is, if you want to be successful, you have to help other people be successful, and in return, you can also achieve what your goals, I guess.
Yeah, I love that. One of my favorite questions I like to ask distributors who are, 6, 7, now 8-star distributors, what they would do looking back if you had to start again. Would you do anything different? Like, what advice would you give yourself starting over that maybe you look back and saw held you back a little bit? Do you guys have anything like that you can kind of share people who are maybe a little newer?
I would say don't hold back, make it about them, and then just simply write down your why. Why do you do Sizzle? Right when you start, because on the days that you do get discouraged and you ask yourself, maybe you have a day where you contact a lot of people and you get a lot of no's, and you ask yourself, why am I doing this? What is driving me to do this? Then you can go back and read the why that you wrote down on paper when you got started, and that why should drive you. And if your why is strong enough, the how-tos become automatic. It becomes a part of what you do, a part of who you are. And you don't really think about yourself. It's you know why you do it, and just keep that in motion. And I would say to anyone, even if you feel like, what do I do next? How do I move forward? Do something. Do something. Listen to one call and gather one tip and put that one tip into action. Because doing something will definitely get you somewhere, and it's way better than doing nothing.
Absolutely. So that kind of goes into my next question. As you're running your organization and helping your team, what do you feel like are some of the things that you guys do that helps you the most? Are they weekly calls? Are they taste and talks? As you've developed your team, it's been 10 years now, which is very cool. What do you feel are the best things that you do to keep in touch with your team and to keep moving ahead?
staying connected and keep feeding your team. If you have people that have a phone and they can listen to calls, share the calls with them, maybe give them a challenge of listening to at least one call a week. And if you have someone that don't have a phone, send them newsletters. And if you have people that are willing to host an event, definitely 100% events make a difference because you have that one-to-one, you have that connection, and you build that relationship more solid. I would, if anyone is willing to do, to share it, I mean, it can be very simple. Sitting down at the table and sharing on one product and sharing a testimonial, and it can lead into, way more than that. And then if you help them and they ask you to do an event, just do it. If you think of that person, the difference you can make in maybe one other person's life, it's well worth it. And I guess, get yourself out of the way and make it about your team, and you will be successful.
Yeah, awesome. I love that. And Sam, you have any thoughts for anyone who's maybe just getting started and not quite as experienced as you and Dorothy are?
I would say schedule an event. Like Dorothy said, if there's people out there that are interested in the product, schedule an event and then figure out how you're going to go and do the event. Yeah.
And, Dorothy, you mentioned not wanting to go to those first events because, you get nervous and everybody gets nervous, and I've gotten nervous. And do you feel like how long did that take a while for you to overcome? And now is it not a problem? And how did you just jump into that? Because I think that's a problem that people have.
I still get nervous for any event. I don't know if it's something that you overcome. If it is, I want to know how, because I get nervous before every single event, but that's okay. I can't imagine doing an event and not being at all nervous about it.
Well, and I think it's okay to say that.
I'm always more than willing to sit in the back and just listen.
So am I.
And make sure Milo heard that.
Yeah, he'll put you up front, and you know it. But I think when you're a 7-star now, you be up front a lot more, and people want to hear what you've done to build your business. And I think you guys have just been awesome, and we love what you've done. One thing, that's reached all the way to Australia, and we even had it on our call, and we had you, is your Dorothy box. And I thought that was very cool for you to be really proactive and reach out there and just put all this information together for anyone to get it and just have it at one, place. And it's kind of funny because even with, the people in Australians, they were dying to get this Dorothy box, and we got on and we talked about it and stuff. But I thought I wanted to tell you how cool I thought that was. And it's kind of your name is attached to it. But has that kind of been an interesting thing for you?
Yeah, for sure. If there's people that want a lot of information, they'd love to read, and it gives them they feel like they have, when someone asks them a question where they can go there and get information on a product, and they have something in their hands to share. They don't have to remember everything, and then they can customize it to their own, and it becomes their own information box is what I call them. And it was a team effort. It always is. And also, yes, us reaching 7-star, it's exciting, but it's way more. It's the people, the people that get help along the way, the people that reach like our team member, and I'm going to say her name, Benny and Catherine Stoltzfus. They just reached 1 star, and I want to thank her and my dad for. We had not done anything for a while, and they got us started again. They helped us. They needed us, and it has done way more for us than I could probably ever tell them.
Oh,
and we appreciate it.
Yeah. And, Dorothy, too, as someone who was a 6-star going to a 7-star, just kind of saying we need to get back in and having that support, too. You're always going to have those ups and dips and times in with your own team, aren't you?
What was that?
I was just going to say, even though, you're a 6-star going to a 7-star, you'll still have your ups and downs yourself where you're maybe not so into it. And so it's awesome that people can kind of help you. Like you said, your dad and I can't remember your new 1-star, but Catherine. Yeah,
Yeah,
Catherine.
Catherine.
So
You'll hear
always
more
great.
about her.
Yeah, I'm excited too. But it just people have to realize it's not always a straight path to the top, and you'll have times where sometimes you need a little motivation to get back into it. So that's very cool.
Mm-hmm. And if you know why you're doing it, you know who you are, and you know what you want, then that should drive you.
Well, I love that. And Sam, and if you guys want to say anything before you go.
Well, I would just say this. We're very ordinary people. If there's one thing that I have learned in my life is if you want something, figure out how far you want to go with it, and understand the farther you want to go with it, the harder you're going to have to work to get it.
Yeah. Great advice.
That's just mine.
Great advice. Well, guys, we are certainly proud of you guys. You've done a great job. Can't wait to see where you go with this next, and super happy to have you on as our distributor spotlight tonight. So thanks, guys.
Thank you, Lisa. Thank you to all you out there in corporate and all the Mowers. And a huge congratulations to Dom and Laura. I'll give it back to you.
Yes,
thank you.
Very cool. The next thing I'm really super excited to talk about, because who did not love the Christmas catalog? And look at this. I love this. I mean, this is kind of the last couple of years of saying a lot of things, planning a lot of things, and them coming to fruition. Well, our departments and management and some of these departments, they're amazing, and they've just done such a great job. So here comes the summer catalog, guys. So very cool. So starting mid-May, you're going to start to see drops in your orders. So look for those. You can also start to get the packs for these in mid-May. The 50 packs of these catalogs. Everyone loved that for the Christmas catalogs. So just kind of wait, and we'll either announce it on a WhatsApp call or some other way. But look for these in your orders, and we'll also announce when you can get them yourself, and you'll have this great pack. But we'll have 8 different packs featuring, again, like we did in the Christmas packs, new products with existing products. So some very fun things to talk about. These are going to be launched at Mower Mountain already there, and that's where we can get them. You guys can get them for the first time. But I love that 8 different packs they'll have, like I said, featuring new and existing products. Very cool. I love announcements like this because it's always fun to talk about new products. But these catalogs have been very fun, and they're already planning for the future. So very cool things in them. So like I said, launching these at Mower Mountain. So keep your eye open for them, grab the packs, see what's coming up, and order yours when they're available. So one of the coolest things coming out this summer, in my opinion. And I'll turn it over to my nephew, Thomas Mower.
Hey, everybody. Hope you can hear me loud and clear. We got some exciting things that I was presented with today that I felt like I needed to share and talk about on this call. You want to go to the next slide? Boom, we got Wild Blossoms, another Sizzle Seasons. We got coming out. This has been quite the task to tackle, to be coming out with a quarterly fragrance of hand lotion and hand soap. I was walking through the manufacturing facility today. It's not available today, but will be available soon because we're filling it and making it. It's already blended. It's pretty much done. We just have to wait for Sizzle's super stringent testing to get done on it, but everything looks great. It smells fantastic. It moisturizes, it conditions, it soothes, and it sticks true to the Sizzle Safe mantra. I love this product, guys. When we were in our Monday morning management meeting, we all passed around the lotion just to smell it one more time, and it smells like spring. Even though here in Utah, we went straight from winter to summer, because it was 80-something degrees today. That's okay. The reservoirs are full. Rivers are overflowing. People's houses are falling off of the mountains from the amount of water. But spring is here in full swing. And with these 2 products, I promise you guys, they're going to be quite the hit. It's not going to be a continual sell. So once they're gone, they're gone. So if you like the fragrance, you better buy it up because, like I said, if it goes in a week or 2 weeks or 3 weeks, however long it takes, it's gone once they're all out. So make sure you take advantage of that. It'll make your house smell fantastic. But we get to talk about my very, very favorite thing. And Mile, you want to go to the next slide? I'm going to talk about Mauer Mountain. We're going to do something that we've never done before. We're going to take everybody. If you buy a ticket, you got to make sure you call customer service and you buy a ticket. This is something you have to buy on top of the Mauer Mountain, and it is going to be a blast. We're sponsoring a rodeo. We have an entire section. This isn't a high school rodeo. It's not a college rodeo. This is one of the largest rodeos in Utah, PRCA qualifying rodeo for the National Finals Rodeo. We're going to have all of the top athletes there. I'm sure my good friend Casey Field is going to make sure that he's riding that night for us and maybe do a little high, maybe come and talk to us during or after if he can get entered in the same night that we're going. So please come to this. Make sure you get this ticket. This is another thing. There's only a limited amount of seats. You're going to see our banner. We're going to have some swag in there and some flags and some call outs from the announcer. This is going to be a spectacular event from a pro rodeo in one of the largest in the state of Utah that we have, the Strawberry Days Rodeo. It is so much fun. It'll be wild. It'll be loud. Hopefully everybody gets a little bit of wild and loud while we're there and have a really, really good time. But like I said, this is something you're going to have to buy outside of your Mauer Mountain ticket. So make sure you get it. There's only a few limited spots. And once they're gone, they're gone. We can't get any more. They sell out. And we blocked out a certain amount of seats just for Sizzle. So please, 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 I'm going to say this again. Make sure you get this book. Anybody at the age of 1 and up has to have a ticket purchased. So if you have a brand new baby, you're good. You don't have to buy a ticket for them. But if you have a 1-year-old, 2, 3, teenager, whatever it is, 1 year old and up, they have to have a ticket. So you want to go to the next one? Or is that Caden? Oh, that's Caden right there. Go back. Sorry. So if you haven't been pushing the Mauer Mountain, this is going to be the best Mauer Mountain. The day we ended Mauer Mountain last year, we started planning for this year's Mauer Mountain. So if you made it last year and you thought it was fun, just wait, because this year is going to be even more fun. And as witness, the snow is gone up Hobble Creek Canyon, at least where a lot of these events are going to be happening. It is going to be so much fun. Everything's going to be, a little bit closer together, a little bit more wild. A few more people are going to be able to be invited. And if you want to have a near-death experience, you can come and ride around on a side-by-side with me. And if you want to have a nearby experience, you can just walk past the porta potty after Milo's gone in. But one of those two things, I promise you, is going to be near-death, and it's going to be fun. This really is going to be the best Mauer Mountain. I've attended nearly 30 of them, and I'm only 31 years old. When we were talking today, when my dad was talking about the previous company, he says, oh, yeah, New Ways was incorporated in 1992. Well, guess what? That was the year I was born. And immediately after, we started having Mauer Mountain. And I have missed very, very few of these things. And our team has put together just such a fun environment to be able to have fun, relax, build a team, learn from other leaders, be able to go on a tour of the manufacturing facility, be able to participate in some of the production, and be able to, some people last year were able to experiment with some fragrances, and we have maybe a few more things maybe going on this year that we're working on. There's going to be tons of swag, tons of team building. And I hope that a lot of people don't only just look at this as an opportunity to come and have fun, but as an opportunity to network with other Sizzle leaders on what they're doing in their areas, with people in Australia, what they're doing to have success, in Pennsylvania, what they're doing, in New Zealand, what they're doing, Japan, what they're doing, in Canada, what they're doing. Because every single part, not only in our country, is doing something different to have success, but in other countries, in other regions, in other states, in other cities, maybe just adding their own unique little Sizzle spin to have the success that they're having. And this is the opportunity to be able to gather everybody from around the world and around the United States and be able to collaborate and really get experienced leaders from all over together to collaborate and push the Sizzle mission. I loved when Sam and Dorothy, they were talking about this isn't a business about pushing it as hard as you can so you can have success. You have to also bring people up with you. If you are having success, it's because the people that you have brought into the business are having success, and those people are having success. And so that's what this whole thing is all about, guys. It's all about networking. It's all about being able to pursue the same mission we have, which is to pursue happiness, wealth, and a better health, to make sure that everybody state comes in contact with Sizzle as being able to have those three things. And that's whether they're in it already or going to be in it soon. So guys, please, I can't stress this enough. Come to Mauer Mountain. Make sure you buy your rodeo ticket. It's going to be a blast. It will be fun. You will learn a ton. So come have some fun. I'm going to turn the time back over to my little brother, Caden. He's got some great news for us.
Thank you, Thomas. I don't think that I could have explained Mauer Mountain in any better way. But yes, the rodeo is going to be a blast. I can't think of an event that's going to be the perfect resemblance of what Mauer Mountain is than an American rodeo with professional athletes. It's going to be a lot of fun, but my notes on Mauer Mountain aren't quite as fun as Thomas's notes. I just get to talk about the details. So Mauer Mountain, as a lot of you know, the price did increase up to $349 for adults, $149 for kids. We are having that available though until May 20th. So if you are on the fence and you're still wanting to come, buy the ticket. It's going to be a blast. Thomas has talked all about the rodeo, about going up to the ranch. We have networking, trainings from leaders, corporate, supernaturals, tours that are going to be even better than last year. So if you are thinking about purchasing, you have until the 20th. The 20th is also the deadline of the competition that's focused on the 3 R's: recruiting, retention, and rank advancement. So also on that note, the competition leaders or the monthly winners of the Mauer Mountain competition will be announced at the end of this week. Well, probably more midweek. We can't finish it out until the month closes. So on the 3rd. So I expect that call out to see who won the monthly competition. Another important dates. Make sure if you don't have a room to book into one of these room blocks. Provo is full. Hyatt ended today by 5. So we have the Holiday Inn left. So make sure if you still don't have a room that you're calling in and booking those rooms at either the Holiday Inn or close to Marriott. Also expect a call from customer service in the next little bit, in the next month or so. We're going to be calling with information, making sure that rodeo tickets are purchased, waivers, kids' ages, transportation, hotels, food allergies, all of that kind of stuff to make sure that this event runs smoothly. So expect a call and kind of have some of that information ready. So now that we've gone through the details, I got to announce some exciting winners because this is the very end of the Inspire 2023 competition. So for the month of April and the final winner, first place goes to Kenton and Doris Burkholder. Exciting stuff. And let's just say, let's just go through what she won as first place, because this is by far one of the coolest prizes that I think we've ever done. So for the month, of course, $250, which is pretty nice. But for winning first place in the overall, this has a $7,500 value. You get a 4-night stay at our family cabin in the Rocky Mountains in Utah. This cabin it was built by my grandpa. It is over 10,000 square feet. It has a hot tub. It sleeps. We were arguing if it slept only 20 or 30, or if it slept up to 40. It has a lot of beds in it. This is the perfect opportunity to have their own separate Mauer Mountain on the side of Mauer Mountain. The person that has all the horses up at Mauer Mountain is a mile away, so you can ride horses. There's ATV rentals right down the street. There's access to the ranch to go explore private property. There's also included with this a tour of the plant. which I know Kenton and Doris have seen a handful of times, but maybe they can bring this opportunity to bring a bunch of people with them that we can give a tour and do a red carpet event along with it. And then Kenton and Doris will both have paid travel up to $1,500 to get over here. So that is a very exciting first place. But we also have a second place winner, Jonathan and Luella Slaybach. They won a $2,500 travel voucher. And the exciting thing with these travel vouchers is they can use this anywhere that they want to go. If they want to go down to Florida and go hang out on the beach for a week, this can go towards travel, towards stay, wherever they want to go. The sky's the limit. So we will be reaching out to you and then actually before I go through the details, we also have a third place winner, which is Manis and Katie Raber. Woo! They will be getting $1,000 travel voucher that has the same benefits of the one that I just explained about Jonathan and Luella's, that they can use that towards any trip of their choosing. And that can go towards cruise, hotels, towards trains, all of that. So all of you three, we will be reaching out to you over this week with the information on how to redeem all of those rewards. So let's go on to the part 2 and part 3 of the weight loss, or of the Inspire Weight Loss Challenge. So we have the monthly winner of social media, which once again was Katie Larking. She won $250 and she posted very consistently throughout her whole process. She stated exactly what her goals were. She had separate ones during different months, and she really took all of her viewers on that journey with her. Then we have the top weight loss coach and team winners. So they're also the monthly winner and the end winners. We have Team Positive. And just to say how much they won, a little clap right there. They lost in just this last month over 100 pounds, 103.6 pounds in April. On top of that, because usually you see with weight loss, either you get a lot at the beginning or you get a lot more towards the end when you get up motivation. Watching Team Positive has been a consistent flow of motivation that has been a lot of fun to watch. They have lost over 347 pounds. That is incredible. That's life-changing weight. And that is 11 people living a lot healthier of a life. And that's a lot of weight through every month. That is awesome. So for the month, the coach, Brenda Yoder, won $100 product voucher for April and then $1,000 product voucher for winning the overall. That's a lot of product. I mean, a lot of turn and burn. I bet they're going to get up to 600 or 700 pounds total by the time next year starts. And then the team members, Stephen Yoder won, all of these people won $1,000 product voucher. I'll just say that at the beginning. Stephen Yoder, Dora Yutzi, Mary Hostetler, Liana Bontrager, Michael Hostetler, Regina Hostetler, Brian Stutzman, Jane Burkholder, and Sharon Bontrager. Congratulations to all of you guys that won. But also, congratulations to everyone that competed. There was a lot of weight loss throughout the whole competition. The testimonies have been incredible throughout all of it. And I do think a lot of this came to Turn and Burn being launched earlier this year was an incredible product for weight loss. But one thing that I really love about this product is the consistency. It's not just, I'm taking this for right now because I want to lose X amount of weight. I mean, me, for example, a lot of you have heard my testimony where I'm at, as of last week, lost 36 pounds since I've started doing the weight loss with Turn and Burn. And for the first time in my life, I actually see it as a long term. Forever, I've looked at weight losses. I'll get down to that weight. And then from there, I'll pick up all my bad habits. I'll quit going to the gym. I'll start eating unhealthy. But for the first time, I think in my life, I set a goal. And then by taking Turn and Burn, I'll get to that goal and then I'll set a new goal. And I think I'm on my third goal throughout it. And I don't see the end. I'm not all of a sudden feeling like, oh, I'm done with the diet. I'm done working out. I'm able to actually continue it. And it's exciting thinking, you know what, where am I going to go from here? Where am I going to be in the summer? I'm not planning on stopping. Where am I going to be in the fall? So Turn and Burn's been a great product. Testimonies all around are coming in. And just to show living proof right here, teams that have lost over 347 pounds. That is incredible. So now that we've gone, I'm going to pass the time on to my dad and Milo to talk about a really big event that we've had in Sizzle. And that is the relaunch of the Europe market. Dad? You there?
Yep, I'm here, Caden. Thank you. And I've been listening to a lot of great things, but I'll tell you what I'm the most excited about. I had no idea Mother's Day is in 2 weeks, so it was worth my time to be on the call today. I'm really excited about a lot of what we're doing, and to listen to Dorothy and listen to Samuel and hear how they're, because I've known them for a very long time. It just seems like yesterday, but I've seen their confidence grow. And one of the teams, I saw in the weight loss challenge was team positive, and being positive really sets makes achieving our goals very possible. And, the biggest roadblocks we have are those that we set for ourselves. I mean, just 3 or 4 years ago, Lisa would not have got on the camera with her hair looking the way it does. I mean, you want to talk about self-confidence, look at that. And she's a pro. And, we can overcome all obstacles. Well, an obstacle that we've had for the last 2.5 years has been Europe. A lot has transpired in the business. I mean, we've had incredible growth here in America. Nobody in the industry has seen the type of growth that we have. When I walk out front and I see the wall stacked up with new rank advancements and hear what people are doing, and I really listen, like listening to Samuel and Dorothy today, it's about goal setting. It's about helping people. But Lisa will ask a very key question. What do you like most? And one of the very first things was the Mauer mission. Nobody has that like we do. And Thomas hit on a key point. Our quality is much more stringent. The Wild Blossoms won't come out until, it's all passed. It all meets what the FDA is looking for, but it has to meet what we don't have. If you look at Wild Blossoms on that slide, we don't have PEGs, we don't have sulfates, we don't have glycerin. There's so many things that the industry uses that we don't. We are very unique in what we do. Well, back to Sizzle Europe. So 2.5 years ago, pandemic, we went through, obviously one of the biggest tragedies in our lives, and that was the loss of our father. That was very upsetting. We had a bank situation with the bank in Europe that the CEO had scoundreled with billions of dollars. And so going through the estate, the pandemic, the banking, it became difficult to do business. We were able to keep the business. We kept our staff. We have very loyal distributors there. But we kept it going as we did because we knew that we needed not only to figure out how to take the payments through, and Milo's going to talk a little bit about that. They have kind of a unique way of doing business, but to revamp everything, because in the past, our sales and marketing teams and people, we didn't look at where we were competitive. We knew we had the best products out there, but we needed a different approach, which is what's driven a lot of the great success we've had the last 2.5 years here at Sizzle. We needed to put Europe under a microscope and view how competitive we are. We know we have great product offerings. We have the very best compensation plan, but we need to make it simple for people to be able to engage with us. but we needed to be able to put the focus on it. And so we're really excited to announce that we are relaunching Europe. Now, this is really exciting for people. I'm a history buff, and I've watched a lot of specials and things on the Oklahoma land rush, and people lined up and waiting for that very moment to go out and stake their claim. Europe is huge, and don't let it scare you. Use the confidence that you have had in building within your own circle here. People are living a dream that they never thought possible 3, 4, 5, 10 years ago. Think about Europe, because we are built as a seamless company. We do not know borders. The comp plan, your business is growing in different areas of the world, qualifies you for great commissions here. So I'm going to let Milo take it over and tell a little bit about some of the exciting things that we're doing in Europe. But Milo is key to this. He's key to the success we have here in America, because he lives, eats, and drinks this. We're Mowers. We had our own rodeo Saturday. We had to work 72 calves and cows and get them ready to go on the mountain. And Milo was right there. I mean, I think he spent half the time on the gate, scared to death that a 200-pound calf was going to touch him. But he was right there. He's part of the Mauer mission. And so he's going to be instrumental in making Europe the success that has known no boundaries here in America compared to the industry. He's going to take that same fire to Europe. Milo?
Thank you so much, Tom. And yes, one of the things that I love about Sizzle is we're a family. Literally, it's amazing just the bond that we have here at corporate and in the field. Yes, I had the opportunity of getting there and actually got it branded. Didn't see where the hot brand was behind me. There was a horse kind of going wild, so I backed up and I started smelling like something was burning. It was my shirt, and then I kind of jerked and kind of branded the Sizzle brand. So it's branded in here and it's branded in the rear as well. But anyway, it's a good way to get my rear in gear, and we're doing this in Europe also. So I'm very, very excited to start working with the Europe market. And we actually did a couple of calls. We did 3 calls with translation to German, Hungarian, and Italian this on the 27th. And all 3 of them, the meeting rooms were packed. People are excited to see what we have coming up in Europe, the good news. We've been working so hard for months and months, even years, to get the payment system ready, to get new pricing. So we actually flipped the switch this morning, and we have everything set up. We have some new products available there that we have here in America. Turn and Burn is there in the inventory now. M Brothers and M Sisters Super Set Hair Gel, my favorite product, is also available in Europe, and Sizzle Silver Serum is also available there. So that's something for them. It's something amazing, because they've heard the testimonials here. They've heard how much weight everybody's losing with the Turn and Burn, and now they have the opportunity of experience it with for themselves and their team. So they're excited for that as well. We have new pricing. I think we spent a month or so in a meeting room with finance, going through each and every product, making it compatible and competitive with other products in their market. So there's a huge team around everyone in Europe with Amalia and her team, and doing a market analysis on everything here. And corporate, our marketing department did an amazing job doing the research and making sure that we stayed competitive there too. So we actually lowered the pricing an average of 12%, with some of the products there, and most of the products were even reduced more, and so we went through each country to make sure that all of those products were competitive. Everybody loves the Mauer mission. Everybody loves the products, and now they're excited to promote these products, knowing that they're competitive with other products out in the market. So they're super excited about that. The new payment method, obviously, is a big one. This one took us, a little over 2 years to set up banks, to make sure that, they approved, emails, faxes, anything, research, it went to get us approved. We got approved. Finally, we tested everything for weeks, making sure that this payment method, which is like similar to an ACH here in the US, would go smoothly. We tested transactions to make sure everything was running fine. So people are so excited for that as well. The promotions that we have also in the EU is something very similar for what we did here in America some time ago with the Win Back campaign. We're doing something similar with there, which we will be giving an age bill for the first 1,000 orders that place an order over 100 OB. That can be existing distributors or brand new distributors as well. We'll waive the renewal fee for them. We will get free shipping on all orders over 300 OB. That's a permanently anywhere in Europe. And I know what you're thinking. Why don't we do this in the US? Well, they have some of these things. We have the 5% discount for auto ship over 300. But anyway, you never know, right, Tom? Just kidding. Okay. Anyway, we have also during May, EU distributor will receive a free enrollment and a new on every new distributor. And we have May promotions as well. Every monthly promotions like we do here in the US. So we have tons of exciting things going on there, guys. So I know that everybody knows someone that lives in Europe that wants to have their own business. They want to be part of the Maurer mission. That's maybe they had a little question about pricing or SEPA not working or this or that. Everything is working right now. There's no more excuses. That's exactly what we talked to the leaders about. We are committed to help them grow, like we're committed to help grow here in North America. One of the things that I see that was very successful for us in the US was meetings, live meetings, building relationships. We traveled, at least once a month for a week everywhere to Ohio, Pennsylvania, Thomas, Caden, Liesel, myself, Tom, the masters, making sure that we were there building relationships. And that's exactly what we want to do. There, you guys have a great culture of doing these taste and talks, amongst your group, amongst your team, and that's why you guys are so successful, because you build those relationships. It's not through Facebook, it's not through social media. It's just because you guys have this, belly to belly, face to face, when you tell your story and you look at people into their eyes and see this product has changed my life. This product, works because of this. The Maurer mission works because of this. So it's something that we want to start in Europe. I'll be traveling with Amalia and making sure that we establish that same culture there in Europe and build those relationships to help them be successful. So we're super excited about that, and all the things that I've heard here during the call. Congratulations to the team. Positive that won the weight loss challenge. It's an amazing adventure. When you start going through those contests and going a day by day, watching what you eat, exercising. I know it's tough. I know I lived it, but it's rewarding at the same time. So I love what Sam and Dorothy were saying about building relationships and helping people. It's something amazing. I love the quote that you said, say yes, and then figure out how to do it. So Thomas, that doesn't mean you'll say yes to the box of donuts. Okay. So don't take that to heart. But anyway, it's a very good quote for sure. It's all about helping people and then figure out how to do it. So I'm so happy to be a part of this, guys, of Sizzle, and we have way more things going on. So I'll pass the time back to you, Tom.
Well, thank you, Milo. And you're right. Say yes. It is time to be committed to your future. Sizzle is the vehicle, and it's always new and exciting. New products, new opportunities. And this year, it's hard to believe, in a month, we're going to say goodbye to the first half of 2023. But really, the second half of 2023, we have many exciting things that, turn and burn will always be a great product. But there's new exciting things, not only in products that lay ahead of us, but in other ways to market. And, you think about, what do I bridge to help me in York? Well, we're going to have some unique opportunities there that can help you. So Milo hit it on the head. Say yes to your future. Caden talking about goal setting. He hits a goal, he sets a new one. And what are the results? He's given birth to an entirely new civilization. I think it was like 37 pounds. That's dynamic. And he'll say no to a donut, though, I'll tell you that. I've seen he's got great fortitude like his mother. And, but Sizzle is the opportunity that this industry is looking for. We're innovative, we're creative, and we do everything every day we can to inspire you to say yes to your future, to help you set goals. You just have to take that first step. And every time you take a step, your confidence will grow and you'll be able to do what you didn't think possible. But by doing that, you will help others. And as Dorothy said tonight, that's how she has achieved the success that she has, is inspiring others and helping them achieve their goals. Thank you so much for, being part of our mission and part of our family. And as this continues to grow and expand, and now we're really engaged into Europe, there's other opportunities, other markets. We're doing some exciting things we're working on for Australia, Canada. We're working on many different fronts. But we invite you to think outside the box. Think about how seamless Sizzle really is, because our mission and our message is worldwide. Everybody wants what we have, and that's being happy with our health, happy with our success. I look forward to seeing you at the rodeo, at Mauer Mountain, or in your local market. And I've been inspired tonight. Thank you so much. Milo, back to you.
All right, everyone. Well, thank you so much for attending tonight's webinar, and we appreciate all you guys do. And if you have any questions, just let us know. Customer service is doing an amazing job, and we've heard some great things about them as well. So we appreciate what you do. You guys have a great evening.
See ya, everybody.
See ya.
Good night, everybody. We'll see you later.
See ya.
All right, everybody.
Goodbye.